Hey, what up, Nerd Squad? Thanks for stopping back in. Today I got a no bullshit assessment for you for Falcon and the Winter Soldier now that it has come to a conclusion. And you know what? In all honesty, I hope this isn't the conclusion. I've seen a little bit of hints here and there online that there is the potential of doing this as seasons, so there might be more to come. I'm on board with it. Let's do it. That being said, my straight out the gate no bullshit assessment for this is it's great. This is a great series. It was, 6 episodes? This was really, really cool, though. This differs a lot than WandaVision, coming off of that, obviously, in a lot of ways. I think if you look back to WandaVision, it was definitely more of the Marvel superhero stuff. It definitely had a lot of mystery to it and a lot of, different stuff going on, kind of otherworldly things happening and things of that nature, which is fine. And it was great. WandaVision was fantastic. This was a lot different. This, in my opinion, was just as good, but it was different. It was different in the fact that this really, to me, played more on the human side of things, the humanity side of things. And I think that, in all honesty, Bucky and Sam are the two best characters to portray that. Bucky obviously has more than a lifetime span of things to make up for and to work past. And really, this gave us a lot of insight into the human side of Bucky and what he's going through and where he came from and how he's dealing with everything and all kinds of stuff. It was really, really insightful into that. Sam, I really, really like Sam. I like him as Falcon. I really like him as Captain America now that he took the mantle in the last episode. But again, this was really cool. I mean, this showed us, from the start of this thing, this guy who is, he's one of the Avengers. He's a superhero. He's known all over the world. He's having troubles at home, financially and all kinds of stuff going on. His family's struggling and, trying to do the right thing, but still keep everybody afloat and things of that nature. So this really dove a lot deeper than just these guys out doing action-packed stuff. And there was that too. They definitely added that in there because I think you have to, and that's kind of the premise of this whole thing. But it was done very well. The story was told very well. Again, the writing of it was great. The characters are great. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. I thought, John Walker's character coming in as the new Captain America, I think was portrayed very well to make us, not like him at first, then hate him, then have really mixed feelings, but that's what the story is. And that's, the way that it plays out. And it, obviously turns into him and being, U.S. agent, and not Captain America anymore. And obviously Sam taking the role, which we did see in this last episode. And I thought it was, oh man, it was so cool. It was so cool to see him put on the new suit and, go out there and kick ass as Captain America. I think it was perfect. I also think kind of go back to the humanity side of things, with Sam. Sam's not a super soldier. Sam is just, Sam is Sam. And so I think that says a lot. And I think that's really cool that he is the new Captain America. And I'll tell you, it gave me chills when I saw him, in the outfit for the first time. And the funny thing is we know this and knew this from the very beginning of the series that he was going to be the next Captain America. It wasn't like it was a secret, and it's still just, though it was breathtaking to see. It was really cool. It was done really well. The last episode was super cool. Like I said, seeing him taking the mantle and being Cap and kind of serving the people in that realm. And he gives a really good speech during it, which some people might not like that it got, they spent so much time on it or whatever, but I think it was a very good speech. And I think, it boils down to during it, it definitely touches on kind of some of the stuff going on in the world today, which, so again, some people are going to hate, some people don't care. I'm kind of on the fence. I don't really care that it's in there because obviously that's what's going on in our world and stuff. And I know that some people would prefer that stuff to just be left outside of this stuff because this is an escape from everything going on. And I get that. But they did touch on a lot of stuff. Some people said that it went too woke for them, and that's their opinion. That's fine. I didn't think it did. I thought it was very tasteful. I thought it was done very well. I felt like the messages were very meaningful and really got the point across. And I think at the end of it, the speech that Sam gives in the last episode, he just talks about, we can do better. And I think that in all realms of our lives, whether it's something as simple as, being better about the recycling even and being better to each other and people, all that kind of stuff. It can hold weight at every level. So I think it was good, and I think it had its place, and I think it was a very meaningful way to look at just everything that creates conflict or strife and discord amongst the people. In cooler heads need to prevail, and, we can do better, and I think we can. So it was a good message, but I think some people might be on the fence with if they enjoy that part of it or not. But it had its place. I feel like it didn't take away from the story. It wasn't so outside of what had been happening in the last handful of episodes, because we had been dealing with some of that in the show as well, the kind of talking about some of the injustices and stuff like that. So it definitely wasn't a shock, and it didn't throw me. It didn't make me not like the episode, or any of the episodes for that matter. I thought it was done very tastefully, and I thought it fit in very well. But super cool stuff. This one, like I said, was different from WandaVision in that we didn't really know where WandaVision was going. It was, every episode, Mephisto, Mephisto. And we didn't get Mephisto, which totally fine. It still was really good all the way through. This one wasn't that shocking. There wasn't a lot of like, oh, what's going to happen, and not really knowing kind of the direction this was headed. I feel like it went the way we expected it to go. But again, I just think Marvel has done such a fantastic job in the structure of these things and the stories that they're telling, and, making you feel like you're watching a movie for 45 minutes of an episode or whatever for a season of these things. I just think it's been awesome. And I cannot wait to continue to see where we go with stuff. Loki's coming out, I think, in the next couple months or so, and which, again, super excited for. I really, really hope we get to see a continuation of this. I really want to see Sam continue to be Captain America. I think all the pieces of the puzzle are there for this to fall into place, for that to be the potential. Even the character that would take over the mantle as Falcon has been incorporated in. So everything's there. And I really, really like the dynamic of Sam and Bucky. I think the growth that they had individually, but together during this series, made it for me. I thought it was fantastic. You could tell that they just still at the beginning were button heads, not the, coolest of compadres and stuff. And just got to the end of it, and you can tell that they definitely are more in sync with each other as far as everything goes. And I think it was a really cool evolution to see those two kind of get to that place, being that both of them were basically, the original Captain America's kind of right and left hand men. So it's great to see them be able to work together to kind of keep that legend going, so to speak. So I'm really excited about it. I thought it was awesome. I will probably watch most of the episodes again, if not all of them, because they were great. And like I said, I think we do have a little bit of a gap in between Loki coming out, which I believe is the next one. But I'm interested to see what you guys think. I kind of feel like everybody's going to be pretty positive about it. I think everybody enjoyed it for the most part. If you can't tell already, my no bullshit assessment on this is watch it. It's awesome. If you like any of this kind of stuff, any of the Marvel stuff, any of the characters, storylines, this falls right into place. It's perfect. Like I said, even with how different it was to WandaVision, the contrasting of it not being, so outer worldly versus more human and stuff like that, it was still awesome. You could pair the two up together and still have those characters interact with each other, whether it's Wanda and Sam and Wanda and Bucky or anything like that. If it ever came to another movie or even just crossovers in the series, you could do it and it'd be flawless and it'd be perfect. So check it out. It's awesome. That's pretty much all I got for you guys on this one. Like I said, I really enjoyed it, so I would definitely suggest it. Let's see, what do we got? Also stayed up super late last night watching Mortal Kombat, so I will put together a no bullshit assessment for the Mortal Kombat movie over the next day or so. So sit tight for that. Make sure you check back in. Hit me up on Instagram, Sector 7 Podcast. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me know what you thought of the series. If you liked it, if it was just okay, if you want to see it move forward, let me know. Hit me up. But other than that, that's all I got for you. Be good to each other. Stay safe, all that good shit. We'll see you in the next one. See ya. Hey, real quick, guys, just as I actually was piecing this video together for my no bullshit assessment, it looks like I'm looking online. I'm seeing a bunch of stuff right now as far as Captain America 4. Somebody did an interview. I think it is in, I want to say maybe Newsweek. I could be wrong. I'm not sure what the source is. I'm already seeing a bunch of videos, actually people posting, because this actually just broke, it looks like within the last couple hours, that the writers, or at least the head writer on Falcon and Winter Soldier, apparently has confirmed a Captain America 4. So That would be kick-ass. That might put to rest this idea that maybe there's going to be another season of Falcon and Winter Soldier, which obviously, as you saw at the end, became Captain America and the Winter Soldier. But I don't know. Is this going to be a standalone of Sam being Cap, or is it going to be Sam and Bucky still? I don't know. It doesn't sound like there's a whole lot of details out yet, except that they are putting pen to pad potentially on Captain America 4. So we'll see what happens.